It's your dog King Elway. Too Soulful, second official listening event. Got my girl LaLaa right here. What we doing, LaLaa?
Man, we here at the Too Soulful event, man. This is not just a listening event, this is a listening experience.
All right, this record right here, man, this next record, it come from inspiration by Jay-Z. If y'all, you know what I mean, know anything about real music, blueprint, coming through the hustle, you know what I mean? What I came up on, you know what I mean, was that type of vibe. So this record right here, when I heard this beat, it was like, man, come on, man, I gotta go on that one. So we're gonna get into that one, man. And produced by my man Black Metaphor. If y'all hear anything else produced by anybody else, I wanna make sure I, you know what I mean, let y'all know who produced it. But most of them produced by my man Black Metaphor, you know what I mean? So let me know we got H.
Yeah, Elway. Black Metaphor, what it do? Yeah. Somehow, some way. Yeah. Listen, I told him you would see. I be on my grind like it was two of me. Yeah. Bad bitch waiting on my new release. Make it out the hood and bring the whole crew with me. Yeah, and all the ups and downs are lesson to a G. Yeah, student of the game, it ain't no school to me. Remember times when I was dying, now I can truly see. And if I told you I'ma blow one day, would you believe? Yeah, listen, back to the basics. See, my producer was super before the placements. They found me, I was writing flows in the basement. And years later, we molding the generation. And real niggas can hear it all in my cadence. If I'm on it, they got it in their rotation. And this gonna take some consistency and some patience. Living legends of history in the making. And no, this not for the doubters and unbelievers. It's for the ones who buy tickets to come and see us. For other artists who hit me up for the feature. Because they know I treat every verse like it's Easter. And anytime you heard me blasting through your speakers, they know it's classic from the glassy to the sneakers. And bad bitch ain't gon' holler when they see us. And hey niggas couldn't block us from the bleachers. Screaming you and I-T-Y like Queen Latifah.
Now we with King Elway, man. Huddersfield exclusive, man. What's up?
Man, what's going on with it, man? How y'all feeling today, man? Too Soulful, the second official listening event, man, hosted by the Progress Report and my girl LaLaa. It's gonna be a crazy one, man. I don't know if y'all in tune with what's been going on, but real music, man. We back on the scene for real.
That's why I popped out, real music. I don't even come out like that when I was listening to some of your music.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, home's official.
Nah, for sure, man. We nothing but real music coming from me, bro. Like, I take pride, like, my projects, that's why I call them So Soulful, Too Soulful, because if you hear me on something, bro, I'm coming with some real shit from my soul, bro. I ain't coming to waste your time. I ain't spending no blocks. I ain't selling no dope on no records, bro. I'm giving you real game, real music, real life every time, bro. We speaking longevity, positivity, prosperity, all that on the records, man. For real, we claiming it and we speaking it into existence every time, for real.
I made you come like that because could have went another route and tried to do what everybody else.
For sure. Really, it's just how I came up, man. We was talking about it earlier today. When I came up, I called myself King Elway because I came up listening to Tip and other people like that in the game. I could have been Trap Elway, I could have been Murder Elway, I could have been Killer Elway, I could have been whatever, but I chose King because that was some of the shit I was listening to in the mindset. So from that point on, it was like, okay, with what I'm bringing, I got to bring something that's going to empower the people. You feel what I'm saying? Something that's going to inspire the people, something that's going to motivate the people. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, of course, I came up through the trap music era, and my first record that I was rapping was trap music. But as I developed my sound, I was like, nah, I got to give the people quality. I got to give the people something they can get life from. You know what I mean? So that's what made me come with that like that. I came up off real music, Goody Mob, Outkast, Dungeon Family, Wu-Tang, Pimp C. I'm talking about whatever you want to name, good music, Lauryn Hill, whoever, man, good music, that's what I came up on, man. So that's why I bring it how I bring it. That's why I got to give what I got to give, you know what I mean?
I know Atlanta's right here, but you from down the road. Explain how that struggle was trying to make it out of there.
Yeah, man, I'm from Griffin, Georgia, man. It's probably like 30, 45 minutes from the A, and it's really just no outlets from down that way, man. Like I say, I come from down that way. I come from hustling. I come from the barbershop. I got a restaurant. You know what I mean? I've been hustling my whole life, but it's no outlets down that way. It ain't really, you know, Jody Breeze, he about the only one that made it in the music, and my boy Homeboy, not to forget the legendary Homeboy. A lot of people don't even know Homeboy.
I was gonna ask you who from down there.
Yeah, Homeboy, he the producer that made that Stand Up and Get Crunk beat for the Yin Yang Twins. He did a lot of stuff for BG and the Hot Boys. He was doing a lot of producing. He was signed to what was my guy's name? I can't remember, man, but he was one of the first ones to actually go from Griffin, Georgia. A lot of people didn't know that, but that beat that you hear at the Battle of the Bands and all the beats that you hear on the football games and all that, my boy Homeboy, a legendary producer from Griffin, he made that. And like I said, Jody Breeze, he was the second one with Boys in the Hood. They about the only two people from my city that actually made it on the worldwide stage and platforms on the music tip. So what I'm doing is really something that haven't been seen in generations, you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to keep it pushing and inspire the people.
So how long you been rapping, and what's the meaning behind your name?
Man, the meaning behind my name, man, a lot of people don't know it, but Elway, it means God's way, you know what I mean? And also, John Elway, a legendary quarterback, so I take that, you know what I mean, pun, and it's like, I'm here to be legendary and lead the truth, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm gonna do it the righteous way, as righteous as I can, and bring the people, you know what I mean, closer together, you see what I'm saying? But the journey itself, man, I've been doing it probably about, since high school, at least 15 years making music. On the serious level, at least 10 years, you know what I mean?
So for 1 to 2, what's the difference?
Growth, man, progress, what we here for, the progress report, man, is you hear So Soulful, you hear Too Soulful, both on classic records. I get people tell me all the time, like, man, I listen to So Soulful every day, how can you top it? And now they got Too Soulful, they like, bro, you did it, you know what I mean? It's good music, it's life, and as long as I'm living and I'm progressing, I'm always be able to give good music, because I ain't telling nobody else's story, I'm telling my story and the people, you know what I mean? And doing it for the people, so it's gonna always be real music in what I'm doing, real game, you know what I mean?
Explain the choice behind your production.
Ah, man, speaking of my production, man, shout out to Black Metaphor. He was one of the people that just told me I got it. I was in college, I wasn't even rapping, people just knew I could. So one of my mans, he was like, hey, my partner made beats. You wanna hear something? So he let me hear a beat CD. I was like, man, these is hard. I picked one of them, I did something to it, I gave it back to my man. He was like, yo, my man said that shit is crazy, he wanna meet you. So I met with Black Metaphor, not knowing who he was or who he was gonna become, and him not knowing the same thing, but he was like, bro, you hard, bro, you gonna bring real music back. He told me that from the jump. First beat I ever got was that Sanctuary beat. Y'all might have heard it on that Mac and Cheese 3 with French Montana, and he called me when he was in the studio with French. Was like, man, French want that Sanctuary beat. So I was like, you gotta do it, you know what I mean? I wasn't even rapping for real, but at the time, that was when he was first getting his placements and getting around legends in the game, you know what I mean, building his legacy, you know what I mean? So for him to still reach back and grab me and give me beats and make sure that I got some of the hottest shit that some of the hottest rappers in the game is rapping on or turning down, I'm the one that's getting whatever 2 Chainz ain't want or whatever Jeezy ain't want or whatever Game ain't using. I was getting a lot of that, so I was cleaning that shit up, you know what I mean? So what you hear right now, it'd be a lot of beats that probably got skipped over, and I'm the cleanup crew, you feel what I'm saying? I take that shit, I don't take it lightly, you see what I'm saying? I'm trying to make a statement, you know what I mean?
What's going on for him tonight?
Like I said, man, tonight, man, second official Too Soulful listening event. It's early, man. We got people in there that's getting packed already. Hosted by LaLaa in the Progress Report. We got the food catered by Wing It Deli. That's my restaurant. If you're not familiar, get familiar. Some of the best food you're going to have down on the south side, man. Wing It Deli. Make sure you following us on all platforms, too. Food catered by them. The music, the event powered by my partners at Mindset Headphones. Black-owned, dope studio quality headphones. If you change your mindset, you can change your life. You got to be in a certain mindset to listen to my music, and it's also powered by my partners at Dr. Grizzy's Sneaker Cleaner. Is the best shoe cleaner on the market, and we also pull up on you, grab them sneakers, get them clean, back to brand new, and pull up on you with them. You know what I mean? And you can check the files on that too. Over 1 million views. We on Amazon, we on YouTube, we on whatever platforms. You know what I mean? Anybody I just called out, and my partners, we linked in and we doing big business. We ain't playing. You know what I mean? Independently. What's going on, man? It's your dog, King Elway. I'm rocking with my boy Hood Affairs. Y'all know what time it is, man. Too Soulful. We in the streets. Let's get it.